possibly wish. But what about this? Needed the treble, of course.
100.
Lloyd coming back for double four for the first leg of this second set.
Yeah, had a small chance there from Ronnie. Good first out, but a good first out there from Colin. Keeping the pressure on Ronnie.
Second leg, Ronnie to throw first.
Obviously kept his throw there, so pressure back on Ronnie Baxter now. Needs to hold his throw, although could go 2-0 down in the best of 5. And the way both players are throwing, it's a long way to climb back.
Yeah, and Ronnie's got to keep the faith as well. I remember last year, the inaugural US Open, there were quite a few games where players
100
were in the box seat and went, in some cases, went 2 sets up and then ended up losing 3-2. So Baxter will always believe
44.
that he can get back at Colin Lloyd here.
Well, yeah, the rocket was in the wrong direction in that throw, but he's still got to keep the momentum. It only takes a couple of legs back to back, and all of a sudden you're back in the match. But Colin Lloyd's scoring is fantastic in this game so far. Ronnie's matched him on quite a few of the legs, but just the odd slip here and there can change the match, change the sets and the legs.
60.
Seems to be hitting that treble very regular. Second one in. Unlucky there for 180, just deflected underneath.
120.
Well, the tip.
Now Bruce checked that one there because it was just hanging off.
112 from Lloyd in the early stages of this match, and I'm not surprised. I thought it was going to be around the 110 mark. In anyone's book, that is just sensational darts. Treble 19 would be good.
Probably move over to treble 10 to tidy up.
Ronnie requires
still left a 2-dart finish. Well, Ronnie missed this 160 in the last throw. Really needs to hit it this time. Good marker, double top for a 160 finish on Baxter. Just under the wire. Gives the option now to Colin. 2 darts to go 2 sets ahead.
What an effort from Baxter. And the way this game has started, I was expecting him to get the double top. Tops the target for Lloyd. It's 2 sets to 0.
Colin Lloyd.
This is absolutely terrific from Colin Lloyd. You've got to say it's as good as he's played on the TV for a long, long time. But Baxter ain't finished yet.
180.
Well, this is certainly the standard of the final. I just can't see anybody following this match. It's fantastic. We called the game last night with Sholton and Lloyd, but Lloyd blew him away. But Baxter sticking with him in the scoring, even though he's 2 sets to 0 down.
Well, that last dart, although it fell out of the board, the tip of it was still there. And is this going to be another 180? Disappointment on the face of Baxter because he didn't land another maximum. Wow, what a standard.
140.
Well, Jaws has certainly got his teeth into this game, straight into the match. Only the very small miss when he went for the 153 early on in the first set when he let Ronnie Baxter back into it, but since then not made any mistakes. It's all about mistakes this game. You just got to keep tidy up, keep the scoring and finish when you get the option.
100.
Try not to give your opponent a throw at the double.
Ronnie requires 76.
Well, the first double 8 for Baxter, the first real slip there for Lloyd, because he's left himself on a bogey number.
60.
Yeah, probably wasn't thinking at the time. Probably went for a treble because he saw a good lie there. But he can put some pressure on here now with a... Come downstairs for treble 15 to leave double top.
125.
Fantastic darts there to put the pressure on.
Ronnie
Double 8 for Ronnie
16.
to get himself back into the set.
Straight
Straight in with the first dart. No messing, no standing back. Straight in.
Second leg, Colin to Rover.
It really is a case of blink and you'll miss it. It's that good.
Well, the scoring is absolutely fantastic. I think both players are actually playing the best of the tournament they have done so far. Even though Colin hasn't lost a set in the tournament, Ronnie Baxter hasn't been that far behind.
Oh, this is the best darts that we've seen, the best performance certainly that we've seen, and there'll be a certain Philip Taylor watching on with interest in the practice room. Unlucky again. That's the 3rd time that's happened to Colin Lloyd in this match.
Yeah, it was such a good lie. Both times that's happened, he could have gone down for the 19, but there's such a good lie on the treble 20 for Colin there. Just unlucky that it deflected off the flight or the top of the barrel.
100.
Still continuing the momentum of hitting at least one treble 20.
Well, look at that. 110 plays virtually 100.
57.
It really has been that good.
Well, looking to tidy up here, leave a decent finish on. Needs a treble, really. Leaves himself
100.
81. So Baxter needs to put a big score in to pressurise the 81. If he only hits 60,
58.
Colin might go for the 25.
Colin, you require 81.
16 double top, but he'll probably go for the treble 19, I would say. Yeah. May go for the treble 10 with Ronnie on a 146. No, he's definitely gone for the 12 on the bull.
Bullseye it was
56.
into the 25.
Ronnie, you require
But to be fair to
146.
Baxter, he's 2 sets down. He ain't done a lot wrong. Treble 18, well, he stayed again, looking to follow up on the treble 20.
Colin, you
Lloyd
require
here,
25.
looking to make it 1 leg apiece in this 3rd set. Double 8 it is. He's hit this once to win a leg.
21.
A rare slip
Ronnie
from
required
Lloyd,
56.
who could lose his 1st set of the tournament here.
Yeah, Ronnie's got a chance. Didn't think he was going to get. I think he's pulled that one into the one.
He did.
2 a dart with the 2nd dart there. Had a chance there
Colin,
to
you
win a
require
set
4.
and take the 1st set against Colin Lloyd in the tournament.
That was a poor dart. Slack dart into the 1. Oh, the madhouse for Colin Lloyd.
Game shot in the 2nd leg. Colin
Well, it's
Lloyd.
called Madhouse or Annie's Den, whatever they call it
Third
down in the
leg,
pub. We all
Ronnie
have a
to
different name for it. One of the
Rover.
hardest doubles in the on the board.
140.
Still a chance here for Baxter. Got to win this leg.
Well, twice in the last 2 legs, Ronnie Baxter's gone for a different finish by the virtue of the angle of the treble 20.
140.
Thought he could hit the treble 20 better than the treble 18. Sometimes it works in your favour and sometimes it doesn't.
99.
Well, Baxter has to win this leg, otherwise Lloyd's through to the semi-finals.
Well, he's moving downstairs. Quite often throws to the treble 17. Colin, go for 18 or treble 20 to leave a
91.
reasonable, yeah, 100 after that. We'll leave a 170, so good thinking there by Lloyd.
Yeah, good
Baxter
thinking.
will probably move over to the 18s to leave a finish of 164.
98.
This match has been absolutely terrific.
140.
Now there's real pressure on Baxter to take this.
164.
Treble 18, bullseye for an absolute stormer. Terrific effort from
139.
Baxter. Lloyd now with 130. Can he win it here and now?
Well, the amount of times he hit the treble 20, he could have done with a better lie there. Had to move across. Now,
58.
couldn't quite tidy up
Ronnie
as well there.
required
So Ronnie
25.
Baxter's got another chance to win a set here. Needs to take it though. Double 8, 2 darts to win it. Double 4.
21.
Well, that was poor. It was a poor miss there from
72.
Baxter.
Oh,
This is for the match.
he'll single 20. Double top for the match. 1 dart. Yes,
Game shot
fantastic
and the
down there.
match.
Baxter had his chance to get himself back into the match and it could have changed things, but never took his chance, and Colin Lloyd was straight in there with a 72.
I'll tell you what, Alan, let's be absolutely honest here. That performance is as good as it gets.
Absolutely, and Ronnie Baxter will look back on there and think, well, I've played really well there, scored well, but he did have a few chances but didn't take them.
Well, Colin Lloyd averaging 110, 3 180s, and as we said, Ronnie Baxter just didn't do a lot wrong. So Colin Lloyd is our first man through to the semi-finals. He keeps up his remarkable record of not losing a set in this entire tournament. Brilliant performance from Lloyd, and we'll be hearing from the man himself with Becky in just a moment.